Hello everyone, this is the Hidden World of Japanese Culture channel. This time I would like to introduce you to the deep world of ramen in Japan, under the theme, Easy to Understand Japanese Ramen Culture for Foreigners. Do you have any of these problems? I went to a ramen restaurant in Japan, but I couldn't understand the menu and had trouble ordering. Or, there are so many kinds of ramen, I don't know what to choose. These problems are not uncommon for foreign visitors to Japan. If left unaddressed, they may return home without having eaten a single bowl of ramen. During their stay in Japan, or the ramen they ordered may not be to their liking, and their impression of Japanese food may suffer. In the worst case, you may not be able to experience the wonders of Japanese food culture, and your trip to Japan may be half as memorable as it was before. If you are interested in learning more about ramen in Japan, or want to enjoy ramen when you travel to Japan, please watch this video to the end. You will fully understand the charm and depth of ramen. We will explain it to you so that you can enjoy ramen to the fullest without drowning in it. And if you are interested in learning more about Japanese culture, please subscribe to our channel. This channel covers a wide range of topics from Japanese food, culture and traditions to contemporary pop culture. Subscribe to our channel and learn about hidden aspects of Japanese culture. On a regular basis, Basic Soups Explained. Ramen soup is made by adding soy sauce, miso, salt, and other seasonings to animal or seafood broth. There are 5 basic ramen flavors. They are soy sauce, salt, miso, pork bone, and chicken white broth. These flavors are the key elements that form the basis of ramen. Shoyu ramen. Shoyu ramen is one of the most popular types of ramen and has a long history that has led to it being called the original form of Japanese ramen. It is generally made by adding soy sauce to a broth made from chicken bones, pork bones, or fish broth. The distinctive flavor of the soy sauce is prominent, and the familiar taste is a characteristic feature. In some areas, when people simply say ramen, they think of soy sauce ramen. Tokyo ramen is made by mixing a clear soup made from pork or chicken with Japanese-style dashi stock made from dried sardines, etc., and then adding soy sauce. And it uses curly noodles that go well with the soup. Toppings are often the standard ingredients of green onion, chashu, braised pork belly, mema-seasoned bamboo shoots, and nori-dried seaweed. Loved by a wide range of Japanese people, it brings a sense of nostalgia and comfort. Miso ramen. Miso ramen is a rich ramen dish with a mild, slightly salty flavor. The broth is made from chicken or pork bones, and miso is added. The miso sauce is made with care in each restaurant, and it determines the flavor of the ramen. Another characteristic of this dish is that it is full of ingredients that give you a sense of satisfaction, and it often uses stir-fried vegetables, bean sprouts, cabbage, chives, etc., and butter. The combination of the wavy noodles and the rich soup is excellent, and the taste is popular with everyone. It is said that Sapporo in Hokkaido is the birthplace of this dish, and it is a home-style dish that warms you up in the cold season. Sapporo miso ramen is made by stirring miso, vegetables, and broth in a wok at a high temperature, which gives it its unique flavor. A generous amount of lard floats to the surface, preventing the soup from cooling. Shio ramen salt ramen. Shio ramen has a long history, alongside shoyu ramen, and is characterized by its light and delicate flavor. The soup is made from a base of chicken bones, pork bones, fish broth, seaweed, etc., to which salt sauce is added. The natural umami of the ingredients is directly reflected, so it has a simple yet sophisticated taste. Thin noodles. Hosomen or medium-thin noodles. Chu hosomen are often used to complement the soup, and some shops also use ingredients such as braised pork belly, spiced bamboo shoots, green onions, yuzu, a type of citrus fruit, and chicken to add extra flavor. It is a type of ramen that is light and easy to eat and doesn't feel heavy. Each region and restaurant has its own unique style, symbolizing the diversity of Japanese ramen culture. Hakodate ramen from Hokkaido is characterized by a light, salty broth made from chicken or pork bones. Tonkotsu ramen pork bone. Ramen. Tonkotsu ramen is characterized by its thick, creamy, milky white soup made by boiling pork bones for a long time. The pork bones release their flavor and collagen, giving the soup a mild, full-bodied flavor. Thin noodles, hosomen that adhere well to the soup, are often used, and toppings such as garlic and pickled ginger are common. It is a popular soul food in the Kyushu region, especially in Hakata and Kurumi in Fukuoka Prefecture. Its unique flavor is addictive, and it is often eaten late at night or after a drinking session. Hakata ramen uses ultra-thin noodles called goku hosomen, ultra-thin noodles, and many shops also offer a choice of noodle firmness, as well as a kaidama system, extra noodles. Another characteristic of Kyushu's tonkotsu ramen is that garlic is often used as a seasoning. In addition to these basic broths, there are also chicken-based broths, such as chicken-based ramen. Chicken-based ramen is made with a white, cloudy broth, made by simmering chicken for a long time, and has a lighter, more elegant appearance than tonkotsu ramen, and is popular with women because of its healthy image. Types of noodles. There are various types of ramen noodles, each with its own unique characteristics, depending on its thickness and shape. These characteristics have a significant impact on soup, compatibility and texture, and are an important element in shaping the individuality of ramen. For example, thin noodles go well with light soups, while thick noodles go well with rich soups, emphasizing the balance between soup and noodles. Thin noodles, hosomen. Generally, this refers to noodles with a thin cross-section and a straight shape. They mix well with soup and are often used in tonkotsu ramen. They also have the characteristic of being quick to cook, so they can be served quickly. They are often used in tonkotsu ramen, such as Hakata ramen and Nagahama ramen. Many of them have a low water content, so they tend to absorb the soup easily. Thick noodles, futomen. Generally speaking, these are noodles with a thick cross-section that are satisfying to eat. They are often enjoyed with thick soups and toppings, such as sukemen and jiro-style ramen. They are characterized by their chewy texture, and the flavor of the noodles themselves is easy to detect. Some are wavy chijirumen to help the soup adhere to them. Straight noodles, straight men. These are noodles with a straight shape, and you can enjoy their smooth, slippery texture. They go well with light soups, or when you want to enjoy the soup directly. In addition to being commonly used in Hakodate ramen, ultra-thin noodles, Goku Hosomen Ultra. Thin noodles are also a type of straight noodle. Wavy noodles, Chijirumen. Wavy noodles are characterized by their irregular curls, and they mix well with soup. They are used in a variety of ramen dishes, including miso ramen and soy sauce ramen. This type of noodle is also often used in local ramen dishes such as Sapporo ramen, Kitakata ramen, and Shirakawa ramen. It is sometimes made by hand. The thickness and degree of curl varies. Hirauchi men flat noodles. These noodles have a flat cross-section and are characterized by their smooth texture. They are sometimes used in Kitakata ramen and onomichi ramen. They are often thick and have a chewy texture. There are also wavy noodles, chijirumen, that mix well with soup. Local ramen. Now, we will explain in detail about local ramen in Japan. There are ramen with unique characteristics in each region of Japan, and each has its own charm. First, let's take a look at the ramen from Sapporo, Hakata, and Kitakata, which are called the three major ramen in Japan. These ramens are recognized as representative of Japan because of their popularity and fame. Sapporo ramen is characterized by its miso-based soup, and its ingredients such as butter and corn are also distinctive. Hakata ramen is characterized by its combination of pork-based soup and thin noodles, and its culture of extra noodles is also famous. Kitakata ramen is characterized by its light soy, sauce-based soup and thick noodles. The background of these ramens, which became known as the three great ramens, is deeply related to the food culture and history of each region. Sapporo ramen reflects the food culture of cold regions, and Hakata ramen was born from the pork-based culture of Kyushu, Hokkaido area. Sapporo ramen, characterized by its rich miso-based soup. Wavy noodles are often used. Butter and corn are often used as toppings, and lard is used to keep the soup from cooling. Asahikawa ramen, a soy sauce ramen with a double broth of pork bone and fish-based broth, often served with wavy noodles. The surface of the soup is usually covered with lard to prevent it from cooling. Hakodate ramen, characterized by its light, salt-based broth. Hakodate ramen uses medium-thin, straight noodles. The clear soup is beautiful and is made with a base of pork, bone or chicken bone broth. It is light but has a deep flavor. Tohoku Area, Kitakata Ramen, Fukushima Prefecture. Ramen is characterized by its light soy, sauce-based broth, and its thick, wavy, flat noodles. It is a local favorite, and people often eat ramen for breakfast. Shirakawa Ramen, Fukushima Prefecture. This ramen is characterized by its light soy, sauce-based soup, and thick, wavy, hand-pulled noodles. The soup is made with chicken bones and is light but rich. Kanto Area, Yokohama Yeke Ramen, Kanagawa Prefecture. Thick pork bone and soy sauce, broth and thick straight noodles are the main features. Seaweed, braised pork belly and spinach are common toppings, and you can adjust the firmness of the noodles, the richness of the flavor, and the amount of oil. Sano Ramen, Tochigi Prefecture. This ramen is characterized by its light soy, sauce-based soup, and handmade curly noodles. The soup, made with high-quality water from Sano, has a delicate taste. Chubu Area, Toyama Prefecture. This ramen is characterized by its black broth and rich soy sauce flavor. The soup is based on soy sauce and has a high salt content, and is served with thick, straight noodles and a sprinkling of coarsely ground black pepper. Taiwan Ramen Aichi Prefecture, a ramen dish that originated in Nagoya, characterized by its spicy soup and minced meat. The soy sauce-based soup is topped with minced meat, stir-fried with chili peppers, leeks, bean sprouts, etc. Kinki Area, Wakayama Ramen, Wakayama Prefecture, characterized by its pork bone and soy sauce broth. It is called Chinese soba in the area. The broth can be thick or light. Chugoku and Shikoku region, Onomichi Ramen, Hiroshima Prefecture. The characteristic feature of this ramen is the pork back, fat floating on top of the soy sauce broth. Chicken bone broth and dried sardine broth from the Sato Inland Sea are often used. Tokushima Ramen, Tokushima Prefecture. Pork bone and soy sauce broth is often topped with a raw egg. There are 3 types of broth, depending on the color: brown, white, and yellow. Gyukotsu Ramen, Tottori Prefecture's ramen made with beef bone broth. The soup, which has a sweet taste from the beef bones, is based on soy sauce or salt and has a refreshing flavor. Kyushu region, Hakata Ramen, Fukuoka Prefecture, characterized by its cloudy white pork-based broth, rich and creamy pork bone soup, and thin noodles. There is a kaidama system, extra noodles, and you can also specify the firmness of the noodles. Kumamoto Ramen, Kumamoto Prefecture, ramen with pork bone broth and roasted garlic oil. Cabbage, pickled vegetables, and kikurage mushrooms are standard toppings. These local ramen noodles reflect the characteristics and food culture of each region, and you can enjoy the unique flavors of each area. Local ramen noodles have also become a tourist attraction that represents each region and is one of the highlights of a trip. When traveling around Japan, you can experience Japanese culture and history more deeply by tasting the ramen noodles that are unique to each area. Interestingly, according to 2021 statistics, Yamagata Prefecture had the highest number of ramen restaurants per 100,000 people, followed by Niigata Prefecture and Akita Prefecture. These regions do not necessarily have nationally famous ramen dishes, but it is clear that ramen culture is firmly established there. According to the Household Budget Survey, conducted by the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications, Yamagata City was the top city in Japan for ramen restaurant expenses in 2023 for the second year in a row, breaking the previous record for the highest amount. The high consumption of ramen in Yamagata City seems to be due to the wide variety of ramen available in the area. You can enjoy a wide variety of ramen, including soy sauce-based Chinese soba, chicken ramen, akayu ramen, sakata ramen, chicken giblet ramen, chilled ramen, and Yonezawa ramen. As you travel around Japan, be sure to try the ramen that is unique to each region. You are bound to discover something new. How to order and manners in a ramen restaurant. Now we will explain in detail how to order and what manners to observe in a ramen restaurant. This knowledge is very important for enjoying the Japanese ramen culture. First of all, there are two main ways to order in a ramen restaurant. One is to order directly from the staff, and the other is to use a ticket machine. Many popular restaurants have introduced ticket machines to streamline the ordering process and reduce waiting time. To give a specific example, the popular Ichiran restaurant in Tokyo uses a unique system where customers fill out a form with their desired flavor and noodle hardness at the counter seats in the private booths, and then press a button to call a waiter. This allows customers to order at their own pace and also allows the restaurant to process orders efficiently. Order one bowl per person. It is considered good manners to order one bowl of ramen per person. At a ramen restaurant, this is because ramen is a dish that is carefully prepared one bowl at a time, and it takes time and effort to prepare the ingredients and cook the noodles. Also, since many ramen restaurants have counter seating and need to efficiently serve customers in a limited space, it is best to avoid sharing a bowl of ramen with more than one person. Don't stay too long. Ramen is best eaten when it's hot, so if you take your time, it will get cold. Also, ramen shops are relatively quick to serve, so it's good manners to finish your meal quickly and leave your seat promptly. Don't chat or linger too long and leave the restaurant as soon as you're finished. Slurping noodles. In Japan, slurping noodles is not considered bad manners, but rather an action that helps you enjoy your food more. Slurping the noodles helps the soup and noodles mix better and makes the flavor seem richer. However, slurping noodles is not a custom in other countries, so if you're worried about it, you don't have to do it. Ticket-based restaurants. At ramen restaurants that use a ticket system, the rule is to buy a meal ticket before taking a seat. Some restaurants have pictures or multilingual instructions, but if you don't understand how to use them, ask a staff member. Payment methods. Many restaurants only accept cash, so be careful. There are still not many places that accept credit cards or electronic money. Customization. Depending on the restaurant, you may be able to choose the firmness of the noodles, the thickness of the flavor, the amount of oil, etc. Try ordering in Japanese. If you're trying it for the first time, it's a good idea to choose normal unless you have a specific preference. In Japanese, normal is called futsu. The hardness of the noodles is sometimes expressed as barley kata, very hard noodles. Kata met, hard noodles. Futu, normal noodles. Your local met, soft noodles, etc. If you have a preference for the firmness of your noodles when you hand in your meal ticket or place your order, you can order that. If you want to order noodles that are a little harder, you can say menkatame in Japanese. Futsu, normal noodles. Yawarakame, soft noodles, etc. Kari-dama and toppings are also important points. Kari-dama substitute noodles is the practice of ordering extra noodles, and is especially famous in Hakata ramen. Toppings are additional ingredients such as chashu pork or pickled bamboo shoots. These systems allow customers to customize their ramen to suit their own tastes and appetites. These manners are important not only to enjoy your ramen, but also to appreciate the effort and thought that the owner has put into making your bowl of ramen, and to ensure that other customers can enjoy their meal in comfort. Let's enjoy the ramen culture of Japan by observing these manners. Japanese instant ramen. Now, we will explain in detail about Japanese instant ramen. Instant ramen is one of Japan's inventions that the world is proud of, and it is now loved all over the world. First of all, there are many brands and flavors of instant ramen in Japan. Some of the most popular are cup noodles, Sapporo Ichiban, and Myojo Charumera. These are easily found in convenience stores and supermarkets in Japan, and are deeply rooted in the daily lives of the Japanese people. The reason instant ramen is so popular in Japan is because of its convenience and variety. According to 2013 statistics, there are 330 ramen restaurants in Japan, which is an astonishing 27.71 restaurants per 100,000 people. This number shows how much the Japanese love ramen. An instant ramen is a revolutionary product that allows people to easily enjoy this ramen culture at home. These instant ramen noodles are also popular as Japanese souvenirs. They are a great souvenir for people from overseas because they offer an easy way to experience Japanese food culture. Here are some tips for choosing a souvenir. 1. Unique Japanese flavors. Matcha green. Tea and curry are just two of the unique flavors you can choose from. 2. Local ramen. There are also many instant ramen products that feature local specialties from around the country. For example, there are Sapporo ramen and Hakata ramen. 3. Limited edition products. Limited edition. Flavors that are only available while you are in Japan, or products that are only available at airports are also good. 4. Packaging design. Japanese-style designs and products that collaborate with anime characters are also popular. Instant ramen is a wonderful invention that allows you to enjoy Japanese food culture easily because of its diverse flavors and convenience. It is deeply rooted in the daily lives of Japanese people, and it also provides a good opportunity for people from overseas to experience Japanese culture. When you visit Japan, please try different kinds of instant ramen. You are sure to discover a new charm of Japan. In this video, we talked about a wide range of topics, from the basics of ramen to different styles, local ramen, and how to order and behave when eating ramen, all under the theme of Japanese ramen culture that is easy for foreigners to understand. We hope that watching this video will help you understand the depth of ramen and enjoy your ramen experience in Japan even more. There are many different types of ramen, so please be sure to find your favorite. And if you've become more interested in Japanese culture and found this video useful, please subscribe to our channel and give us a high rating. Please stay tuned for our next video. Thank you for watching to the end. And if you've become more interested in Japanese culture and found this video useful, please subscribe to our channel and give us a high rating. Please stay tuned for our next video. Thank you for watching to the end.